shows. I guess the comments I've heard is the kids sure enjoyed having some time and trying to, I guess, get back to enjoying their friends and do the things they love. And it's been kind of a long year, but it takes everyone. But I think the reason we're all here is the kids. And I think if you've been to any of the shows or any of the things that involved with the fair, the kids have been always, they've worked hard, they've done a nice job, and I guess that's why we're all here. As always, I don't think our format for the sale's any different. If you go through the list there, you'll see some that say sale. Those animals will be available to go to a processor or put back on the buyback. Those that say retain, the kid has retained an animal and he will not be available to go to a processor, and that would be treated the same as a buyback. Whatever you bid, and then the difference between that and the buyback price is what you would pay. So for those of you that are interested in an animal to go to the processor, if you would pay attention to that, that would be greatly appreciated. The other thing that when we get to the beef carcass section, those animals about 10 days ago were harvested, went down to Cargill. The kids got their results back. Obviously those animals aren't available to buy for a process, so that's why those are all retained. And then that should take care of our portion there, whether they're retained or sell normal. I guess the other thing that we need to address, and we'll do that because we're going to start with the beef. As most of you know, it's been a little hard to get animals into a processing facility. In general, we're going to be in pretty good shape. The only exception, there has been 10 individuals or businesses that have scheduled an appointment at Tabletop, and they can only handle 10 animals. So if you're one of those people, I guess you're fine. If you're not one of those and you want to have an animal process, then you need to either deal with Jansen Custom Cut, CR Pack, or have some arrangements with one other, whoever you want to do. So I think we'll probably be, right, yeah, that would be just for 10 beef. The only problem I think we're going to have is with the 10 beef and Tabletop, when we get to the other species, they have lots of capacity, but just with the beef, we need to try to keep that in mind. So if we get to the end of that section on the beef and we haven't quite filled that up, we can make some announcements, but just so everyone knows there, Tabletop has 10 already scheduled appointments for the beef. If you're wanting to have another animal process for that, for the beef part, you'll need to either go to one of those other two that are listed on that second page or have some other connection somewhere else. The other species, I think we're going to be fine. We just wanted to make that known there. We've kind of had this situation, I think, at all the fairs, and in general, I think it's worked out pretty good. Just kind of is a little bit of how things have worked out for the year. The other thing that every year we struggle just a teeny bit with, when you make a purchase, if you make sure we get the buyer number, and then make sure we get your intentions on what you want to do, either resale, what processor, how you want to do that. It just makes it simpler if we can get all that straight the first time, and saves it us from having to clean up a few things when we get done with the sale. In general, I guess, is there anyone that has any questions with that? We could answer them now. We could have someone come visit with you. In general, I think all that'll work itself out pretty easily. As always, if we get to the end and we need to try to clean up a few things and help someone out, we're always able to do that for the most part. But just trying to be kind of upfront and make things as clean as we can. So I don't think I have any other announcements. In general, we appreciate you coming. We appreciate you helping the kids. I think if we want to have an auctioneer come up, I think we're ready to get started. Okay, I guess we're going to do the national anthem and then we'll be ready to go.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
one other thing I did forget, we are streaming the sale live on the internet, and we have got set up with some ability for some people to call in on the phone. We have had some people pre-register, so I think we'll have probably a few people that will come in and have the chance to bid on the phone. So if you see that over here on the left, that's what's going on. I think it's a piece that will work out nicely for us for some of those that couldn't come. So that's one other announcement we got. I think we're ready to have a good sale.
All right, thank you, Jay. Let's give Jay a big round of applause. That's a very, very nice job. He's a huge part of this fair. Thank you so much, Jay. As Jay talked earlier about the kids and what kind of kids you guys have here, and the program this is and what it does for the kids, it's an amazing thing. And I'm very, very fortunate to be able to be here, but also I want to give a big round of applause to the parents. I walk around here and see what amazing kids you guys have. You're doing a very, very good job. Give yourself a big round of applause, parents. Before we get started, I guess we're a little more scattered out here, so please bid big and bid big and kind of make yourself known if you want to bid on something. And also we have Tanya Storr here. She's running for the 43rd district. Miss Tanya Storr, she's from the Sand Hills of Nebraska. Give her a big round of applause, please. She does a nice job. She's a ranch root cowgirl that has sand in her boots, and she's riding for the brand. All right, with that said, anything else need to be said, Jay? We have a buyback of 95 cents on the steers. And we're going to start with Jace Myring, your overall grand champion market beef. You ready, Jace? You better give Jace a big round of applause. Nice job, Jace. A really ripping good market steer. That's a beautiful steer. You bet on the grand champion steer. You bet here 1,370 pounds steer. I'm going to pay the $2 bill. And down to a quarter. No half. And $2.50. Down to 75 pounds, $3 quarter. And down $3 quarter. Down for the man, down for the man. $3.25 on the champion steers off. $3.25. And $3.25. Down for the man, $3. Down $3. Now say 3.5, now 3.75, now 4, and now 4, right, now quarter to the band, now $4 off, and now quarter to the band, 3.75 to your time, quarter to the band, now quarter, and now quarter to the band, quarter to your time, out again, $4.25, got $4 right, gotta be $4.25, and $4.25, out of the band, quarter to the band, quarter to your time, quarter to the band, quarter to the band, $4.25, and now quarter to the band, quarter to the band, on the grand champion steer. We'll take a little longer here now, guys. Jace does a good job, a beautiful steer, got $4, I want $4.25, $4.25, out of the band, quarter to the band, quarter, and $4.25, to your time, quarter to the band, quarter to the band, $4.25, quarter to the band, quarter to the band, quarter to the band, $4.25, $4.25, a 9, $4.25, to the band, quarter down, quarter. Soldier champion steer, $4.
Jason.
You bet. Buyer 81. Need a photo, Brad. Bullock Feed Yard. Give Brad Bullock and the Bullock Feed Yard a big round thank you, guys. Been a huge supporter of the Fox Butte County Fair.
Signals. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you, Chase. Very, very nice job as always. Logan Thompson be our next kid in, reserve champion overall Marcus deer. These Thompson kids do a nice job. Logan Thompson, reserve champion Marcus deer. Half of the bid, half here, half of the bid, $2, $2, now quarter, now half, now 2.75, now 3, and now 3, now quarter, now half, 75, for dollar, now 4, now quarter, and now 4, half of the bid, 4.75, now 5, and now 5, now quarter, 5, now half, now 5.50, out again 5.50, 5 quarter, 5 of the bid, half of the bid, quarter, quarter, half, half of the bid, 5.50, and 5 and quarter, half of the bid, quarter, 5 here, down 5.50, got 5 and a quarter with Matt, got to be 5.50, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, after the bid, quarter, 5, we got 5 and a quarter, right, Matt, 5.25. Now half, in 5 and a half, after the quarter, half, half, 5.50, in 5 and a quarter, half, 5.25 off, 5.20, quarter, 5 here, down, quarter to 5 here, down, quarter. Sold it your way, Matt, $5. 102 is your buyer, thank you, sir. Yeah, what are you going to do with the last two? Brad, what about your steer? What do you want to do? Resale on the first one.
Sorry about that.
CNR? CNR for the reserve champion steer. Sorry about that. Clear Horizon Seed. Is that correct, sir? Thank you very, very much. All right, Wyatt Walker. It's a retained steer. He's keeping the steer. Wyatt Walker, heifer, champion, market heifer. Nice job, Wyatt. 1,263 pounder, and he's taking him home, taking her home. I'm gonna bet half, $2 down quarter, head down to the quarter, hundred band, quarter band, got her down quarter, bear down, how about 225 off, head down to the band, quarter, bear down, how about quarter band, got her down quarter, 225, head down to the quarter, got her down to the quarter on the champion market heifer now. 225, 225, having a band, what the band, 225, down to half, having a band, what the band, 250s off, down to the quarter, down half, having a band, what the band, 250 here, down, what the band, 2 here, down half, down 250, down to the quarter, 2 half, having a band, what the band, 250, 2 the quarter, 2 half, a 9, 250. Sold to heifer, 225, Ryan's way, 225.
23.
Buyer 23.
Wait. A lot of space around here.
Pride Custom Hay, is that correct, Ryan? Thank you guys very much. Pride Custom Hay. Jack Payne's got a little old steer. Jack Payne.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Jack Payne's got a 1,594 pounder. Talk about a big old, big body, cool made steer. Jack Payne, 1,594, champion British deer. I'm going to bet $2, up quarter, head down to the quarter, quarter to half, I've got quarter to half, head down to the quarter, 2 half, half, quarter to band, 2, quarter to band, quarter down to 75, head down to 75, quarter to band, now 3, head down 3, down to band, down, quarter to 3, off 3, down 3, I've got 270 for right over here, got to be 3, you're out again, Rich, got to be $3. 3. now quarter, and now three, now half, having a band, quarter of the band, 350, and 3 and gold, 3 half, having a band, quarter of the band, now 375, quarter of the band, 375, and down 375, out again over there, right down 375, having a band, quarter of the 375, 370, quarter of the band, quarter of the 375, a dime, 375, a dime. Yes. Now half. Now $4. Yep. Got 4, right? And now 375, and phone, quarter of the band, quarter of the band, phone, quarter of the band, 375, down to the phone, down to the 4. Sold him 375. Grandma buys, buyer 107. Where do you want to do? Where are we going? Manning Ranch buys. Grandma and Grandpa, and they are going Jensen Custom Cuts, Rushville, Nebraska. Thank you, Manning. Talon Payne. Got a 1,509-pound reserve champion British deer. Good job, Talon. He had Potter Pab, $2 down quarter, 225, pound of band, quarter down high, down 275, down 3, down quarter, down quarter, down 325, down 350, down 375, out again, Ryan, 375 off, down 375, pound of band, quarter, down 75, figure down quarter, down 375, yep, now 4. Now 4, Dave. Now 4, down quarter, down 375, down quarter, I'm with Rich now, 375, Dave's out of $4. And down 375, quarter, down 75, down 4, down quarter, down 4, down 375, here, down 4, $4.90, $4.75, down 4. Sold him 375. Same way, 107. Jansen Custom Cut. We're coming over for supper here in about a month. Dallas Wolfman's got a 1,483-pound market beef rate of game champion. This little guy knows how to feed a steer. Nice job, young man. You got a nice steer. 1,483-pound champion rate of game steer. I'm going to bet $2 quarter. And down to quarter. Down quarter the band, quarter the band, 25 here down 225 off. And down to quarter the band, quarter and a quarter here down quarter the band, down quarter the band, 2, quarter the band, quarter the band, 225. And down to quarter the band, quarter here down quarter the band, 225. 225 off. 225, I would have been the 220. Now, down 75, down 275. We got 2.5 over here. Down 275. Down 275. I would have been 275 here. Down 275. 275 a night. Down 2, but now 3. Now 3. Out again over there, $3. And down 2, now 3. Down quarter, right? Down 325. And down 3 and a quarter. Down 3. Down what a quiver. 325 a night. 325 a night. Sold it. $3. Farmers Co-op.
How's it going?
29, is that correct? 29, is that a resale? And that's a resale. Thank you very much, Farmers Co-op. Nice job, young man. Talon Smith's got 1,149-pound ribbon steer. Talon Smith, come on in. Talon Smith steer. $2 down quarter. Down 2 quarter, 2 and a half, 75, down 3. Down 3, down quarter, down quarter, half, 325 here, down 3, now 75, down 3, 75, 4, down quarter, down quarter, 450, down 4 quarter, 4 half, down back here, down quarter, down quarter, 450. Yes, sir. Down 4 and a quarter, going to be 450. Down 4 and a quarter, 4 half, down quarter, 425 off. Down 4 and a quarter, 4 half, now 475. Now $5. Down 5, here, down $5 off. Down 475, then 5 here, down 5, down 475 and 5, down 5. Sold in 475. Security First Bank, Hay Springs, number 17. That's a resale. Thank you guys very, very much. Security First Bank, Hay Springs. Rosin Bullock got a 1,205 pound. How are you, Rich? 1,205 pound rosin bullet. I'm going to bet half of the quarter, but this young lady does a nice job. I'm going to bet half here, down 1,205 pounder. Head down 2, down quarter, down high. Head 2 and a quarter, 2 half, half of the 75, down 3. Head down 3, down 3, all down 3, down 3. Head down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down quarter. Head down 3, down quarter, got 3. Got $3 out there, down quarter. Head down 3, down quarter, down quarter, 325 off. Head down 3, down quarter, here, down quarter, down. Help the young lady out, 325 off. Head down 3, down quarter, here, down quarter, 325, 325 a night. Sold him $3. Goes to the back. Is that Thompson seed potato? Thompson, thank you much. 37.
Yep, 37.
37, Thompson seed potato. Thank you guys. Great supporters of the fair. Is that a resale? Resale. Ian Thompson got a 1,283 pounder. This kid's growing up in a year's time. He's got a lot bigger and tougher. $2 quarter, down two, $2 quarter, down 75, down 3, down quarter, down 3, 325, down half, down 3, down 75, 375, down 4, down 4, down 4, down 375, got 375 up top, now 4, down quarter, down 4, $4, bill, down quarter, 375, down quarter, now half, down quarter, half, down 425 here, down 450, down quarter, you're out again, Ryan, 450. 450, 4 1/4 to half, half here, down 4, down quarter, down half, down 450. Sold in for 25, Wesco, number 95. 95, Wesco, and that's a resale. Nice job, Ian. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dave, and thank you, Wesco. All right, that one's retained. Jada Byron. No, that one's not retained. The next one. Next one. Jada Byron's retaining hers, 1,202 pounder. $2 down quarter, down 2 1/4, 2 half, down 75, down 3, down 3, 3, down 3, down 75, down 3, got 275, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 275, 3, down 3, help the young lady out, she's doing an awful nice job, 275, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, Cutter, down 2, Ryan, your section's pretty quiet over there. Kind of liven them up a touch. 275, 3. 275 and 3. 3 here, down 275 here, down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3, Cutter, down 3, down quarter. I got 3, down quarter. Down 3, down quarter. Go to where down 325 here, down 3, down quarter. Sold $3. 26 Panhandle Co-op. Is that correct? Is that a resale? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Retained, resale, kind of all mean the same thing, right? All right, Wade Sanders got a 1,304 pound purple ribbon steer. Come on in, Wade. He bet here, got her to half, $2 down quarter, down 10 down quarter to half, have a bail, $2 up top. Number 7 got here early. Number 7, Jansen's Custom Cuts. Dan Robertson, thank you, Grandpa, Grandma. You got a great grandkid. He's a super nice kid. All right, switch your page over to a 1,209 pound steer. 1,209 pounder, a Seth Myron. You bet, hey, have a bit purple ribbon steer, $2 down quarter. You down quarter to half, have a bit 2 quarter to half, 2 1/4, 2 half, have a bit 250. Yep, retained steer. I got 225, now half, 2 1/4, 2 half, have a bit 250 off, down 2 1/4 to half, have a bit very long, down quarter to half, down 2 1/4 to half, have a bit down 75, 275, down 275, have a bit 275, here, not 275, 275, but I got 250, down 75, here, down 275, down 5. Sold it, 2, down 3. Did you get it? Right here, 75. Now 3, Dave. Now 3. Now 3. Would you give 285 one time? Sold it, 275. Thanks for coming in.
93.
93 is your buyer, and he's retained, and number 93 is Team Chevrolet. Thank you, Team Chevrolet. Tate Thompson. Tate Thompson's got a purple ribbon steer. And I bet he's a good one. 1,354 pound steer. He's Tate's the better looking Thompson boy. He's got kind of a shy steer. What a good one. A little bashful, but that's a nice steer. 1,354 pound purple ribbon steer, Tate Thompson. I'm going to bet 2 quarter, down half, down 75, down 3, down 3, all out again, sir, down quarter, down half, down 3, 4, 3, down 75, 3, 75, down 3, 75, down 3, down 4, down 75, you're out again, down 4, down 3, 75, here, down 4, down 4, here, down 4, down 3, 75, boom, 3, 75. Hey, Tate, were you the champion showman? intermediate champion showman, correct? Nice job, congratulations. I got 375, 4 down, down 375, down 4, down 4, down 375, down 4, down 4, 4, down 4, down 375, 4 dollar, down 4. Sold him 375. Panhandle Co-op
26.
26. And that's a resale. Thank you, sir. All right, Tate was the champion intermediate showman. Here comes his big brother Ian, was the grand champion senior showman. Give him a big round of applause. Nice job, buddy. 1,388-pound purple ribbon steer, here, down, half pound, 2 down, quarter down, half, head down, 275 down, 3 down, quarter down, half pound, 350, and 3 and a quarter, 3 half, 350s off, sir. Down 3 and a quarter down, half, 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 350, and down 3 and a quarter, 3 half, half, 350, and down 3 down, half, half,
Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Okay.
Got to be 350. Down 375. Down 375. 375 all. Down 3 half, down 35. 375. 375 all in, all done. 375 a night. Sold the good steer 350, but I'm on 86.
Go to Jansen.
Goes to Jansen. Bruce Furniture, I knew it. Bruce Furniture. Thank you guys, longtime supporters of the Fox Butte County Fair. Wiley. I know Wiley. Oh, Wiley. Wiley's got him a purple ribbon, 1,401-pound steer. You bet here, Wiley Rudolph Shaw. You having a good time at the fair, Wiley? Good deal. Good deal. Head down 2, down quarter, down half, half, 275, down 3, down quarter, head down 3, quarter, 3, half, half, 75, down quarter, 425, down 4, down, head 5 here, down quarter, here, down quarter, 525, 520, 5 and a quarter, 525, all done here, down 5 and a quarter. Sold them $5, 26.
Yep. Tabletop.
Tabletop. Going to tabletop. Panhandle Co-op. Thank you guys very, very much. Wyatt Walker. This one's retained. This one's retained a big old 1,507-pounder. Big old, nice, big, deep-bodied, cool, smoky steer. Come on in, Wyatt. 1,500-pounder. $2 quarter. Down, $2 quarter. Down.